All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be, How Long Shall the Wicked Triumph? All right, and well, you should know, all right, according to biblical prophecy, that we are in the last days. All right, and in the last days, according to biblical prophecy, the kingdom, before the kingdom of heaven is established, the wicked will be in rulership. All right, it tells you that in Job chapter 9, verse 24. All right, and that last wicked kingdom that will be in rulership before the Lord Yahawah returns is Babylon the Great. All right, and if you don't know by now, Babylon the Great is so-called America. All right, the last great wicked kingdom ever should be established on the earth. All right, according to biblical prophecy. All right, and knowing that, all right, especially when you first come to truth, you just think that as soon as you heard the word that the world is going to end and all hell is going to break loose and the kingdom of heaven is going to come and the Lord is going to return and this and that is going to pop off immediately when you hear the truth. But it doesn't work like that. All right, that's why it's going to say, be not ignorant. All right, for one day unto the Lord is 1,000 years unto us. So his timing is different than ours. All right, because we're in a different dimension than he is. Us being in the third dimension, and then the heavens is the fourth dimension. All right, time is different in the heavens than it is on the earth. All right. So this is why you have to understand how prophecy works. Okay, you know, the signs and seasons. All right, everything is set. Like it says in 1 Corinthians 14th chapter, let all things be done decently and in order. All right, everything has to play out chronologically and in order. It's like a soundtrack. All right, you track 1, track 2, track 3. All right, you know, like a movie. All right, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. It has to all be played out. All right, in its proper order. All right, because the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, is all about order. Okay, you know, it might look like shit is chaotic and shit's wild out here. You know, niggas is niggas and this and that. All right, but the Lord Yahawah is ordering all these things. Okay, nothing is by coincidence. Everything is by design. All right, and in understanding the will of the Heavenly Father Yahawah, all right, this is how you can understand His will. All right, you understand by understanding prophecy. All right, because this is how he communicates to us on the earth. He gives us signs and seasons. All right, the stars. All right, tells you that in Genesis, the moon, you know, the stars, things in the heavens. It's left for signs and seasons. All right, same with the things going on down on the earth. All right, wars and rumors of wars. Okay, you know, these other nations gathering for the battle. All right, for the World War III. Okay, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. These are these signs. Okay. And really, these are like the warning shots, okay? Because all these things that you see are all going to play out. You know, so-called America and these other nations are going to come and have war with each other, all right? And nuclear missiles is going to be that weapon of choice, okay? All right, and this is the weapon that Yahawah has chosen to destroy this place, okay? And that's why scriptures say in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom, knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. All right, because if you don't have this wisdom, you know, you have no spiritual roadmap. You don't know what the hell's going on. All right, and you not knowing what the hell's going on, how can you be comforted? All right, you're gonna bug out and you're gonna lose it, become a lunatic, you know, and you know, lose yourself. All right, you're gonna go out here and you're not gonna know what the hell to do, and you're not gonna make it. Okay. And the Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, is all about prophecy. Okay? And the ones who understand His will, all right, are the servants, the prophets, all right, which you see out here on the highways and byways, speaking of Apostle on down. Okay, warning you and telling you and breaking you down these things that the Lord is getting ready to do. Okay? So again, you know, understanding prophecy has to play out in its time. All right, tells you that Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right, right now they are speaking, okay, but it's not fully here yet. We're almost there, but we're not fully there yet. All right, but knowing there is a recompense for the wicked, okay, it might not be on your time, all right, because no man knoweth the day nor hour, even YAHAWASHI don't know, all right, the time he's going to return. But don't get it twisted that it's not going to happen, okay, because again, you see things playing out, people still driving by in their cars, being maniacs, being damn demons, okay, and you say to yourself, man, is the Lord really going to return? And you have to understand that, again, time is different on the earth than it is in the heavens. Just because it's not happening right now does not mean it's not going to happen, okay? That's what Scripture say, woe to you that have lost patience, all right? How dare you, right? The Lord said he's going to do something. Do you think it's not going to be executed? All right, that's doubting the Lord. That's saying he's not all powerful. He's not omnipotent. So that's you saying throwing the middle finger up pretty much. All right, and then you're going to go back in the world and do what? All right, knowing that this world is going to be destroyed because you didn't want to wait for it. Now everything is all bets are off. You didn't want to wait, so I guess it's not going to happen. You crazy, okay? But enough out of my own mouth. Let's just start off in Psalm 94, start at verse 1. O Lord Yahweh, power, to whom vengeance belongeth. O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, shew thyself. All right, in the first part of this precept, whom vengeance belongeth. All right, vengeance is of the Lord. All right, we're not out here planning our own thing to come up against Esau, all right, which is the so-called white man. We're not doing these things out of our own plan. These are the things that are going on is all the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, we didn't come together and say, oh, let's be the prophets. No, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai quickened us and sent us out. All right, by faith we believe that. All right, we are the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, but this is all according to the will. Again, it's about the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is his day. All right, it says the day of the Lord. It doesn't say the day of my name is Malak Allah. It's not my day, okay? It's not the day of Dawadah, Malak Dawadah. It's not the day of King David. It's the day of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, here it is. King David's crying out to the Lord, all right, saying, "Shew thyself." Okay, King David even said it. Surely thou art the power that hideth thyself. Right. The Lord is up in the heavens, and in this world, carnally, you can't see him. All right, you don't look up in the sky and he's up there sitting on his throne. You don't see that. All right, here and there you might see a chariot fly past, but there's very, very little evidence carnally, besides the men of the Lord out here on the scene. All right, again, speaking of passing on down, that the Lord is really here. All right, so how do you know the Lord is here? Prophecy. All right, prophecy. Okay, that's why he says, least they say my idol have done this. Okay, before things spring up, I tell you of them. All right, he does that so he puts his name on it. He puts his stamp on it. Okay, what other power talked about the world being destroyed with nuclear missiles? There is none. Okay, what other power tells you about the RFID microchip being the mark of the beast? What power tells you that? There is no other power. All right. Okay, there is no power with me. I kill, I make it alive. All right. Yahweh Shem Shai is a true judge. Okay. But here's King David crying out, saying, "Shew thyself," meaning execute your judgment. All right. Put these evildoers out. Okay, because the wicked is in great number. All right. This is the land of the wicked. All right. In no way can we come up with our own might and come up against the wicked. It's not going to happen. All right. We don't have a seat in the UN. We don't have a military power. We don't even have our own flag. We don't have a nation. No, we're subject to the powers thereof, being Esau, Edom. He is in power. He's in the power seat. Okay, so we can't fly out to our holy land and just take over. It doesn't work like that. Okay, We need spiritual intervention. We need to go on to our power, and that's what's happening right now. Again, we're being gathered, all right, because the Lord YAHAWASHI, all right, is has quickened us, all right, and us coming back onto the Heavenly Father YAHAWASHI, He's beginning to hear us again, all right, and the days are being shortened, all right. When the Lord carnally, physically manifests Himself, it's over for this place, all right. That's the end of the trial of our faith, okay, when He returns. Because why is it faith anymore when He's returned? All right, that's why it tells you Hebrews 12:1. All right, faith is the evidence of things not seen. No, faith is the substance of things not seen, the evidence of things hoped for. But when the Lord returns, why is there need for hope? Okay, it's easy. You look up, He's right there. All right, and so when the Lord returns Himself, when really fully returns Himself, He cracks the clouds. Says you that Revelation 1:7, YAHAWASHI, it's over for this place. All right, it's already over now. All right, but that's why it says faith shall flourish. Okay, because again, when YAHAWASHI returns, this place is over. It's through. All right, officially. All right, and we get beamed up, and the nuclear missiles come down. All right, and there it is. It's over. Okay, and the kingdom of heaven New Jerusalem's gonna come down from heaven. All right, and the kingdom of heaven is gonna be established. All right, the everlasting kingdom, what we all been waiting for. All right, but until then, we have to wait. All right, till the Lord shows Himself, we have to wait. Okay, again, we're not gathering arms. All right, we're not doing none of this stuff. All right, we're patiently waiting. All right, and that's it. We have to just wait. Okay, so this is verse 2. Psalm 94 and verse 2. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. All right. And this is going to happen. It happens every day. Okay. But on the large scale, all right, that again, because it's just here and there. All right, people getting put out. You got storms there. You got shooting here. All right, this and that. Isolated. So to say, judgments. All right, but not on the scale that these nuclear missiles are going to do. Not on the scale that these the chariots are going to do. All right. But know that it's going to happen. All right. Because it says in Job 27. No, not Job 27. Job 14. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. That is appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right. Esau, as I say this loosely, as great as he is right now, all right, it's not gonna last, okay? Because it's really an illusion. It's an illusion that this man is in power right now, and people think he's gonna stay in power. All right, he's been given that power. All right, people don't understand he's been given that power. All right, Esau didn't just come up with his own thing, and now he's on top. All right, no. All right, the Lord will raise him up for a set purpose. All right, and that purpose is Proverbs 16 and 4. All right, the day of evil. Okay. But continues verse 3. Yahawah, how long shall wicked triumph? All right, again, I just quoted Job 14. All right, there's a set appointed time for him to rule and a set appointed time for him to be destroyed. Okay. And again, we don't know that. We don't know that. We know it's now, but we don't know that. We can't give you the exact date. We can't say October 31st, all right, 2019. All right, the world is gonna officially end and the Lord's gonna return. We don't have that information. All right, but know surely that there is a set time for the wicked to be destroyed. All right, and that's what we're very, very close to. Okay, so this is verse 4. How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? All right, that's these people and their pride. All right, saying that they're gonna be here 2025, 2045. They're gonna colonize Mars, colonize the moon. All right, these are hard things, things to boast themselves. All right, saying that the Lord don't exist, striving against their Maker. All right, how long this is what King David's crying out. How long are they going to continue to do this? Because this happens every single day. All right, every second of the day. All right, either by word or by deed. All right, these people, all right, really out here thinking there's no judgment out here. All right, and that the Lord YAHAWASHI is not in existence. Okay, but you knowing that, you don't worry about how it says. You're not supposed to worry about how the ungodly shall be punished, but more inquire how the godly shall be saved. All right, scarcely be saved. All right. So this is verse 5. They break in pieces thy people, O Lord Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. And hey, that's what they've done. That's what they did, and they still do today. All right. Psalms 83rd chapter. All right. These other nations that have gathered together, made a confederacy with one another to come against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. To where a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. All right. They broke us in pieces. They beaten us. All right. They tortured us. They separated our people, our families. All right. Made us come up against each other. All right. To where a point we are today. Well, we're calling ourselves Egyptians and African Americans and Dominicans and all these Bibles and Proverbs, and we don't know who we are. Us being the greatest people on earth. All right. And it tells you that Psalms 50, the Lord said, thou hast done these things and I have kept silence. All right. Why did the Lord keep silence? All right. Why are we in this position? Okay. Again, you have to understand prophecy. All right. We fell away. All right. We've Jeremiah 17:4. We've discontinued from our heritage because of our disobedience. Okay. And all this to say this, the Lord is doing all this to show his power. All right, he's gonna harden Pharaoh's heart, so that the world can see the Lord's power. All right, and the modern day Pharaoh would be at the point in time now is Donald Trump. Okay, he is the modern day Pharaoh. All right, so this is verse 6, Psalm 94:6. They slayed the widow and the stranger and murdered the fatherless. All right, Esau, and these police. All right, gun and jig down. Okay, but all judgment is righteous judgment. Okay, when the Lord does something, no, it's justified. Okay, no one that perishes is innocent. Okay, and even us in this truth, we're not innocent. Okay, we're hoping and praying that the Lord will forget about our sins, and blot out the things that we have done in not only this life, the wicked things we have done in this life and in our past life. Okay, because there's not one person that has not sinned on this earth. All right. Because even think about it, YAHAWASHI, he came on this earth and he didn't sin and he still got put to death. Okay. All right. So no man is innocent in this thing. Okay. So, and that goes into pride. All right. As people of this world think, they're not doing nothing wrong. All right. But that's why the scriptures say there's no judgment here. Okay. There's no true judgment. So that's why the Lord's gonna have to return. All right. This is verse 7. Yet they say the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it. Okay, again, they say who seeth us. All right, who's gonna check us? Who's gonna say what we're doing is wrong? All right, who has the might to come up against us? All right, this is the thoughts of Esau, Edom, these other heathen nations. All right, and the Lord loves this. Okay, he loves when these other nations boast themselves. He loves a trash talker. Everybody, love to see, the trash talker lose. Think of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, everybody hates Floyd Mayweather because he boasts himself. He's a prideful dude. All right. So what more of these other heathen nations boasting against the Most High? Okay, because they directly do it because first and foremost, obviously, when you sin against the Lord. All right, but when you do these evil things, you do it. Who you're doing it against? All right, you're doing it against His people. All right, making them setting them astray. All right, with these churches and these wicked decrees, meaning these laws. All right, saying homosexual marriage is legal. All right, when that's against the laws of Yahweh Shai. All right, making you think Esau is the god of the earth. All right, and that pisses the Lord off. All right. But this is just I won't make this too long, but going into, you have to understand prophecy. All right, it says what the Lord's determination is to gather nations that He may assemble the kingdoms and to pour upon them His indignation. All right, he says in Isaiah 48, he will do his pleasure on Babylon, and his arm shall be on the Chaldeans. Okay, but him saying that, it doesn't mean it's going to be immediately. All right, it's a process. All right, there's a set appointed agenda that the Lord has, that it has to play out at his time. It says his pleasure. All right, he can do whenever he wants to do it. All right, but know that that there is a time where he's going to destroy this place. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's all intact. All right, but if you have a spiritual eye, if you have this wisdom, you see this place is crumbling. All right, and it's gonna fall even faster and faster and faster. All right, until it's put out. All right, so this is Job chapter 20, starting verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment? All right, understanding that the Lord YAHAWASHI has never in any time in history has let the wicked go. Name one time in history that the Lord has not judged the wicked. All right, all the kingdoms of old, the great kingdoms of old, the great kingdoms of the past, all right, ancient Egypt, the Assyrian Empire, all right, so on and so forth, the Romans, the Greeks, the Persians, you name it. All right, ancient Babylon. Where are these kingdoms today? Okay, they've been destroyed. All right, so what is so different about so-called America? There is no difference. Okay, the Lord said he would not at all quit the wicked. All right, he builds them up. He says it's in Job 27, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. The Lord builds up these kingdoms to show his power. He builds them up, and what does he do? He destroys them. Okay, this is how the YAHAWASHI operates. All right, turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them and overthrew them, well, making them an example for what? For those that after shall live ungodly. But nobody, these devils don't learn. Okay, people forget. All right, they come back in the reincarnation and they continue to do the same things that they did what they were judged for. All right, there's no remembrance of former things, but you know right from right and wrong from wrong. But what the confusion comes in, being where we are in Babylon the Great, where the confusion comes is the decrees of man, the devices of man. All right, and because sentence against evil work is not executed speedily. All right, so people think there's no judgment out here. All right, there's no fear out here. Okay, because if you got punished right away, you wouldn't be doing the things you did. All right, as soon as you did some wicked shit, you got your arm cut off or something, you wouldn't be doing what you were doing again. All right, but again, the Lord builds up the wicked so he can judge them even worse. Okay, and why not, right? So this is Job chapter 20 and verse 5. Oh, I read that. Verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach onto the clouds, this is Esau's kingdom. All right, at this point in time. All right, in every kingdom, all right, they reach up to the heavens. All right, ancient Babylon was a great kingdom. Okay, but suddenly, it says that in 2nd Edis, the 5th chapter, in the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly. All right, that's going to be, again, it's going to be so-called America being Babylon the Great. It's not that special. All right, and the Lord has no respect to persons. All right, oh, it's America, so the Lord's going to be a little less harsh. Of course he's not. He's even going to destroy his own people. 2/3 of his own people are going to be destroyed. All right, so again, that's why you have to understand understand prophecy. All right, and understanding prophecy is a gift. Okay, you can't make yourself understand. You can't make yourself believe. You can't make yourself do anything. All right, it said the Lord has every man's steps numbered. All right, so understand that this understanding is a gift. Okay, and treat it as a gift. All right, this isn't something you boast yourself in. Just because the Lord chose to have mercy on you. All right, it's not of works why you were taken out of the world and understand these things that you're understanding. It's because the Lord, because of his purpose, he had mercy on you. All right, and that's it. All right, so and don't take this truth for granted, okay, because it can be taken away from you. All right, and it says, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Well, yeah, we're at the end, but we're not at the end. Okay, you're not safe until you're beamed up. All right. So, and that's scary, knowing that these things are coming, and you don't know if you might be saved. Okay. That's why Scripture say in what, 2 Peter 3rd chapter, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. Okay, making your calling election sure. All right, crying unto the Lord and making sure He notices you. Okay, and that's by works and faith. Okay, because that's really all we have. Okay, the Lord, He has a predestination. He has predestined the men, women, and children who are going to make it out of here. But knowing that they're doing the exact things that you're doing, that gives you confidence. Okay, I'm doing it to the best of my ability, the things that the elect would do. All right, so why not? So why wouldn't I be part of the elect? All right, because if you didn't believe, you wouldn't continue to keep pushing. All right, but this is verse 7. Job chapter 20, verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? So all this, what's going on right now? We're crying to the Lord, saying, destroy this man, put this man out. Every single day, getting up, we in hell. You got to do this, got to go to work, got to be oppressed and be subject to payments and this and that. But there's going to be a point in time we're going to be like, yo, where's this dude? All right. Where's Esau? Where's the wicked? Where is so-called America? All right. On a sudden, it's going to be out of here. And then I'm going to keep on reading, but it's going to pass away like a bad dream. All right. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and he shall not be found. Exactly. Where is this dude at? All right. Where is the man that caused the whole earth to tremble? All right. Ruled the earth with a continual stroke, and ruled the nations in anger. All right. Where is this dude? All right. The whole hammer of the earth has been cut asunder. This dude has been in power, that was saying great things and great things against the Lord, all right, and His people. Where is this dude? All right, where's all this, GMOs and chemtrails and where's all these things? All right, and when Lord's will we're of that number, we're going to be laughing about the stuff we was complaining about. All right, because this place doesn't have much time left. All right, so as long as you've been here on this earth in this reincarnation, maybe you might be 20, you might be 30, you might be 40, you might be 16. All right, as long as you've been here on this earth, all right, knowing that this place is never going to be found again. All right, that should excite you. All right, and it's going to be in this lifetime. Okay, you could have woken up at any time. We could have been in 1826. All right, but right now we're in 2019, coming into 2020. And the world is about to be destroyed. All right, we're in beautiful, exciting times. Okay, so it is worth waiting for. All right, so this is verse 8. He shall. I read that. Slakia. I'll read it again. This is Job chapter 20, verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Exactly, as a nightmare. Because this is a living nightmare. This is hell. This is hell on earth. All right, Mobb Deep song. All right, but once we're changed, like it says in the twinkle of an eye, we're going to wake up into life like it was a bad dream. Right? This vessel you're in, this flesh, is no longer going to be inhabited. All right, we're going to put this shell off and put it into our immortal bodies. All right, because it says this mortal shell must put on immortality. Okay, we're going to wake up in our bodies, and damn, that was a terrible nightmare. All right, because that's exactly how it's going to feel. All right, because this what we see is not real. All right, everything you can touch. You turn the TV on, you play the game, you watch the game, seeing people dunk and sports and people drive past, got nice cars. This is just a dream. All right, this stuff is not real. Okay, because it's not gonna exist no more. Okay, just as a dream. You wake up and your dream. You get up and you go about your day. All right, you hardly remember your dream when you wake up. That's how it's gonna be with so-called America. All right. So this is verse 9, and I'll close out here. This is Job 20, verse 9. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. I mean, this dude, he's out of here. Okay, Esau Edom is out of here. Okay, because he is the wicked. All right, I tell you that in Malachi the 1st chapter. All right, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when the righteous are put in authority, all right, then it says the whole earth's going to break forth singing. Right? We're not gonna be crying about this dude. It even says the widow shall not mourn for him. Right? When Esau's put out, ain't nobody gonna be crying, where's Esau? Where's Esau? Okay? Because he is the man that has caused all this chaos. He is the source. He is the root of wickedness. So he's called the board of wickedness. So at the root, you take care of that problem, and that's Esau Edom. Then the earth can breathe and relax and be what it was created to be, right? Which is a giver forth, a producer of life, all right? And his the Most High's people, all right, being the inhabitants of that, okay, being the owners of that, all right, because it says the world was made for our sakes, okay. But again, understanding that this dude does not have time left. It says in Psalm 73rd chapter, Shalakia, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou canst them down into destruction. All right, so in a moment, this dude's gonna be destroyed, and when all hell breaks loose, it's over. Okay, what we're waiting for is for all hell to break loose. All right, again, things be done in order. The RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, has to be implemented, mandatory. All right, before nuclear war breaks out. Okay, brothers got to start doing miracles. Everything has to be done according to prophecy's sake. All right, because that would make the Lord a liar. All right, so what our job is to wait. That's all it is. Our job is to wait and to do what we're supposed to do. All right, rehearsing righteous acts, prophesying, putting off our old man. All right, this is pretty much out of our hands. All right, we're servants. All right, we're waiting for the Lord to do His thing. All right, and while we're here, it says be occupied in prophecy. All right, keep occupied till He returns, and that's pretty much what's going on. All right, that's it. And the ungodly shall be punished according to their imaginations. All right, and the righteous are scarcely going to be saved. All right, so serve the Most High with fear and trembling, so that you can make it out of here at the times that we're coming into, because it's gonna roll. It's gonna roll like a domino effect. Roll like a 90-degree drop. All right, when all hell breaks loose, we're gonna be out here in a matter of weeks. All right, but waiting for that day, that's the hardest part. All right, because that's why faith is so important. All right, but nonetheless, Lord's one is edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashmi Oshai, Bashim Makakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel.